I thought I'd record just a little deep dive into this tone poem called A Row of Ancient Trees. Wanted to detail some of the layering techniques I'm using in case it might be of interest or useful to anyone out there. So to remind you, it starts this way. Let's see if I can get back to Logic. Here it comes. So that's the very opening phrase. I thought what I'd do then is give you just one at a time. So here's the first note panned using the binaural panner. There's a second bunch of guitars. So that first one is coming in over here. You'll see the next one is going to play two notes, and it's coming in on the other side. So we start here with one, then we have two. And this is being recorded to 80 beats per minute metronome clicks. Here's both the first two tracks here. I have a feeling these are all using the same amp settings in Amplitube 5. So this is a really nice clean amp. This is a Leslie that they have. I have a little bit of compression in front of it. I have the Leslie speaker here, and I think that's mostly it. It is being bused to bus 1, which is getting a gain plugin, in this case to boost up the signal a little bit. It's getting the Soothe 2 plugin to reduce some mid-range you'll see here. So that plugin just takes things down a little bit, and a limiter in case things get a little too busy. I try to have a pretty even input level going in, but that limiter lets me relax a little bit and know that I'm not going to be peaking anything when I'm recording. So we have those first two. Now this one. So one note, two notes, two notes. And again, we're panning back and forth. And now this one, we shall see. So just one pitch off to the side. So we've had 1, 2, 2, and 1. And let's go to the next note and see what we get. So another one with just one note. And this is how I record them too, which is just, I start with something, maybe pick an interval or just pick something that sounds good to me and lay it down, and then from there play it back and see where the next one leads me. Here's the next one. Yeah, and we got a few more here. And a few more. Panned. And we have one note left here. That's the whole first phrase. As far as tracks, we are looking at, well, it's about 23 guitar tracks. And here we're going to have the next phrase. So these big block Leslie chords, and I will move, yeah, you can see it here, I think. So I think you can see there that it's, let's pick a few tracks here and just listen to it first off. So some oblique motion, two voices, and now a third voice. So it makes a little 3-part chord, and now we're probably going to get some doublings, maybe some extensions. some extensions and maybe a few more. And a low voice. I like a lot of doubling. If I have a melodic line, often it'll be doubled an octave above and an octave below as well to let it speak. And it's also in a way thinking of cellos, violins, violas, that kind of thing, of orchestrating that way. And then what do we have in the middle here? We have so these little, I like these kind of hesitating little phrases, rhythmic phrases. Yeah. So here's out and out doubling and hard panning. So those are the same, played individually. And now what do we get? Something starting an eighth note after. So this voice starts an eighth note after this one, these two. And we got another voice down here. And then I think that's a lot of it for the voices. And if we move down here, we are using a recirculation delay from Eventide. I don't know where. And we have also the LX480 from Relab, which is an inexpensive lexicon-style reverb that I like a lot. And we're hitting it with a little bit of EQ, and then I have a little bit of a mastering EQ from Logic they just put out within the last couple months, and I've widened it out quite a bit so that the stereo image is really panning, and I like this plugin a lot just to see what it suggests. I've also taken, so I'm at 16%, so this is the original curve that it gave me, and I backed it off to where it was just hitting it a little bit until I liked what it was doing. I hope this has been a little bit interesting for you, and it's posted in the hope that it'll inspire your own compositions and your own recording techniques and time. If you have any other questions, please do let me know. And I wish you, as always, a very, very good day.